Hey guys, welcome back to YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. So right now I'm going to watch, this is Squid Game. This is episode 9. This is the finale of Squid Game. That last episode was highly disturbing for me. This is such a great show, like I keep saying, and it was really jarring, that last episode. Just seeing the girl die. Well, she actually, I mean, she was dying with her gut wound, but the fact that 218 came over and, you know, stabbed her in the throat to kill her was, it just, it was really, I believed this, not, that's not true. So 218, I thought he was a really good guy. I thought he was a great guy the whole time, up until I saw what he did to Ali. Once he did that, I was like, that's it, man. This guy's not a good guy. Now, I did see some kind of shady stuff with him when he didn't tell the lead character, the lead guy, that not to choose the umbrella. Remember in the candy game where he had to lick it and lick it and lick it? And I think he already knew what game that was, but yet he didn't tell the other guy not to choose the umbrella. So, and that, obviously the umbrella was the most difficult shape to get in that game. There were so many different, you know, edges and things like that. So it was, you know, the most difficult. I think the circle, they had a circle, right? That was pretty easy. And I guess they had a triangle too, didn't they? I think that would have been easy as well. But so it was, it just, there's some things I've seen about him along the way, but in the beginning, I really thought he was a great guy. I got duped, and these, you know, I guess these types of circumstances really brought out, it just shows like what kind of person each person is in this show and what it brings out in each of these characters. And I just think I don't like that guy, like at all. I don't like him, and I don't have any compassion for him at this point. That's out the window. I just don't. I don't. Not the way I've seen him treat other people now. I don't like the guy at all. And so it's, I don't know. I mean, maybe I should have compassion for him, but I don't. He's shown to not be like a good person at all. And I was saying in my last wrap up, when I watched the last episode, that, you know, maybe he was like that this whole time, but out in the world, he was kind of able to cover up that part of himself and just fake it, you know, and pretend to be this good person or a decent human being. But underneath that, this is kind of really who he is. And now we're getting to see who he really is. And it's frightening, and it's gross. Yeah, yuck. Anyways, this is the finale. Very excited to see it. Thank you guys for being here. And let's go ahead and let's watch episode 9 of Squid Game, okay? Wow, this show's nuts. All right, here we go. I was really hoping that the girl and the lead guy were actually going to escape and find a way out. I was hoping that was going to happen for them. They were going to split the money. And number 4, 5, 6, I know he'll take care of her family. I know that. I know he didn't get a chance to promise her, but I believe he will. Episode 9, one lucky day. Ugh. Triangle.
공격.
Offense, wow.
218번 수비.
Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Squid Game.
Oh god, here's the VIPs.
게임을 진행할 수 없는 상태가 되면 나머지 한쪽이 승리합니다.
Wow.
참가자가 사망한 상태를 말합니다.
Oh.
지금부터 게임을 시작하겠습니다.
He's gonna kill him. 456 is gonna kill 218.
So any kind of violence is allowed?
Sure. There are no restrictions.
Oh, wow. No restrictions. So he can kill him and it will be fine. Well, that's kind of how this game's been all along, though, wasn't it? They can kill each other and it's okay. He means business, you can tell. Look at, he's pissed. I would be so pissed too.
He can only hop on one foot until he crosses the squid's neck.
Oh, wow.
여기 지나면 뭐라고 했는지 쓸데없는 소리 하지 말고.
Nice. Get him! Get him! Oh, he just walked right in. Is it raining? They're outside? Oh wow, the roof is open. Okay. I thought they were in a fake outdoors.
살릴 수 있었어. 그래서 죽인 거야.
Don't fall for his crap. Do not fall for his crap.
다 포기할 수도 있는 인간이라서.
Don't fall for what he's saying.
그 애가 아니었으면 난 그때 이 칼에 죽었어.
That's right. She saved your life, 218. She told him not to kill you. Okay, you gotta get him. You gotta get him. Do not let it. No! Oh gosh. No. Do not let 218 win. Please, no. No. Get out of it. Can you get out of it? Oh. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Get his knife. Pick up his knife. Pick up his knife. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Get him. Oh, yeah. He hit him, but he also hurt himself. Oh no. No. Do not let him beat you. Please don't. Oh. Get him. Hit him in the back, in the kidneys or something. Oh my gosh. No. Get up. No. Do not let him kill you. Please don't. Don't let him. No. Don't let the lead guy die. Please, no. Are they gonna kill the lead guy? No, I don't want 456. I don't know how this show's gonna go. I mean, maybe they will kill the lead guy. Usually they don't, but oh no. Yes, get him. Get 218. Oh, he's gonna stab. Oh! No! Oh my God, he got him in the stomach too! No!
여기 기억나지? 여기서 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다 했었잖아.
Oh no! Oh my God, he put his hand to stop him. Oh my gosh, he stabbed him through the hand. Oh my God! Ow! Oh! Oh my God, the knife is through his freaking hand.
네가 죽인 거잖아. 네가 죽였어.
Oh my gosh, look at his hand. Oh my... Oh! Oh! He didn't kill him? Wait, ooh. Wow. He's 218 is gonna kill you though. 218 is going to kill you if you don't kill him. No. If you don't, I don't want anybody to die, but if 218 doesn't die, 456, oh my God, the guy's just gonna shoot him? Oh, because he didn't want to be the one, 456 didn't want to be the one to kill him. So once he steps inside, the guy gets to shoot him, okay. I get it.
그만두겠어.
I quit? What?
우리 두 사람이
If we both give up,
여기서 끝나는
the
거야.
game ends here.
He's giving up the prize money right here at the very edge of victory.
Yes, he's giving up the prize money, you idiot. He doesn't want to kill this guy.
꼭 엄마가 밥 먹으라고 불렀는데 이제는 아무도 안 부른대.
Oh man. But no one calls us anymore. Just end the game. End the game.
집에 가자.
I think Sang-woo is gonna kill him though if he doesn't.
형,
Yeah.
미안해.
No! Ah! Oh my god!
성우야.
You could have ended the game with him. My mom. My mom. He'll take care of your mom. I know he will.
당신들은 말입니다. 경마장의 말.
You people are horses at a racetrack. Oh, I was gonna. Oh, what was that? Oh. What the hell is that? What is that, like a debit card to all of his money? Probably, yeah. 0456. Wow. His number in the game, 456. Take the receipt to see how much is in there. Has the whole amount been deposited? Yep, there it is.
잠깐 기다려봐.
That's the other guy's mother, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's her. Oh my gosh.
됐어. 돈 있으면 엄마 갖다 드려. 딴 데 쓰지 말고.
Please take the money.
기훈아,
Oh no, she's gonna ask about her son.
상우랑 연락한 적 없지?
And what is he supposed to say? The amount of PTSD I would have after an experience like that, I don't even know if I would be able to survive after that experience. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It's like that trauma. I didn't expect to be so heartbroken when Sang-woo died. I was so mad at him and just was disgusted by him. I wanted him to die, but then when he took his own life at the end, I wasn't expecting that. It was a selfless act, and I just wasn't expecting that from him. It was very moving. I wonder if his mom is still alive. I know she was in the hospital a while ago with serious complications from diabetes.
나왔어.
Oh no, she might not be alive. She's dead. It's too late. Oh my god. It didn't even matter. He couldn't even save his mom with all the money he won. 1 year later. Wow.
꽤 오래 되셨는데 아직 아무런 말씀이 없으셔가지고요.
Oh, they're bankers. They want his business.
그 소개도 드리고 인사도 드릴게요.
Oh my gosh.
10,000원만 빌려주시겠습니까?
What? Could you lend me 10,000 won? Oh god, is that a card back to one of the games? Or is that just a card that comes with the flower? Oh, I knew it. Why did I think that? It was something in me thought that that was a card back to that game. December 4th, 11:30 p.m. Sky Building, 7th floor, from your Gambu. Who's in this bed? What? Wait a minute. That's the older man! What? That's the older man that was his partner in the games. What is going on here? Yeah, who are you?
당신이 한 짓입니까? 저대로
What?
금방 얼어 죽을 텐데.
Wait, this guy's behind it all?
나랑 게임 한 번 더 하지.
Play another game with me? What?
게임을 해주면 질문에 답을 해주게.
If you play with me, I'll answer your question. What is wrong with this guy? He's just some sick, sadistic person who wants to play these disgusting games with people?
어차피 당신이 원하면 다 가져갈 수 있잖아.
No one's stopping and helping that guy on the street. How could you leave someone freezing outside like that? Is that guy trying to rob him or is he helping him? Oh, that person didn't even help him.
마셔도 결국 다 시시해져 버려.
Everything gets boring in the end.
떠올랐어. 그렇게 재미있었던 거
Wow.
오랜만이었어.
My God. Look at that poor man outside. Oh, that person went to get the police and brought someone back to help him. Wow. People came to help. So he won. Oh my God, the old man died.
보는 것이 하는 것보다 더 재미있을 수가
Oh, wow.
있지.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he got his hair cut and died. Oh,
철이구나.
he's going back for her brother. Thank you.
누나를 많이 닮았네.
I hope he adopts him.
그럼 우리 누나 어디 있는지 알아요?
I hope he adopts him.
부탁드리겠습니다.
그래.
Oh, she's giving him.
나 먹는 상에 그냥
She's gonna look after him.
뭐 더 따뜻한 거 없어?
I hope he just left them with a lot of money. I bet you he did. Warm clothing for the boy and a bunch of money for them both. Yep, he did. Wonderful. Wow. It's the money I owe Sang-woo. It's half of his money. He gave half to Sang-woo's mom. Wow. Close that suitcase. I don't want anyone to take it. So he gave 50% of the money to Sang-woo's mom and for the little boy. Look at that. That's so amazing that he did that. That's wonderful.
아빠가 만나면 직접 보여줄게.
Oh, he must be talking to his daughter on the phone?
가영아 잠깐만.
Yeah, it's probably his daughter he's talking to.
도착하면 다시 전화할게.
Wait, what's he seeing? Is it someone that's trying to play the game in their side of the subway station? Yep. Two people playing the game. There's that same guy. That guy was in Train to Busan. Yeah, he doesn't want anyone going to play that game anymore. Okay, so he's boarding a plane to LA to see his daughter, right? I like his hair. I think it looks cool. Very punk rock. I like it. No. Get on that plane. Go to your daughter, please. What are you doing?
게임에 참가를 원하십니까?
Oh no.
용서가 안 돼. 너희들이 하는 짓.
그 비행기를 타. 당신한테 좋을 거야.
Oh my god, they know he's getting on a plane? How do they know everything? What? Oh no. No, you need to go see your daughter. But I know he's probably going to try to take justice into his own hands, right? Wow. What a crazy, 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 fantastic show. That was something else. It's interesting what the older man said, you know, at the end there. He was saying that, do you know what really wealthy people, like really, really wealthy people, and then very poor people have in common, people that are economically disadvantaged. And he was saying that they both don't like life, or they're not having any fun anymore. I was gonna say that, is that because people who have so much money, it's like they can have everything that money can buy, so there's just nothing, they don't dream for anything anymore, they don't want for anything anymore. So because they can have everything they've ever wanted, that there's what's like, doesn't that get old and boring? I feel like that's the point he was trying to make. The older man was saying that having that much money, you don't want for anything anymore because you can have it all. So there's nothing. What excites you? What has you have fun? What gives you joy? I don't know, but I agree with him partly. I mean, I wouldn't know about the living with so much money where you don't ever have anything to wish for. I've not had that experience yet in my life, but I can see what he was saying. I can grasp what he's saying. I can understand that. However, I don't believe that people who are economically disadvantaged, poor, whatever you want to say, that they hate their life. I think that I know that it's not fun, the struggle, when you don't have money. I know that for sure. And it can get really tiring. That's for sure too. Always having to, make sure that you can feed yourself, clothe yourself, house yourself. And the struggle is difficult. But I feel like we always hold out hope, that things will get better. And I think that a lot of times when you don't have money, you try really hard to pay attention to the things that really matter. You hold on to those things. I've lived in developing countries and I've, been into areas that there wasn't a lot of money. The families that lived there didn't have a lot of money. The communities didn't have a lot of money. I've been in communities like that here in this country, but in developing countries, it's just something that I experienced, and I don't know. I mean, even families that I met that didn't have a lot of money, I noticed that they found joy in things that they did, and they found things to be happy about. And I'm not saying it wasn't hard, living without financial stability, but I did notice that their life wasn't all about money, And I've personally lived in my life where sometimes I've had money and sometimes I haven't. Sometimes I've had no money, none. I've lived in my car. So it's not fun to not have money. That's for sure. But I would never play a game like that. I would never, ever, ever play a game like that. I could never kill somebody else, not unless someone came after me and I was trying to save my own life, or trying to save the life of someone I loved. Then I could. I think I could. And I would probably be so scarred for life because I would never be able to get that image out of my mind that I actually killed someone. even if it was in self-defense and even if it was to save someone that I love. I don't know. It's not in me to want to kill someone. This show was a very fascinating walk down a real psychological experiment and a look at humanity and how people, the ways that people can become, the ways that their ways of being can change in the face of survival. And like I said in my last wrap up of the last episode, or was it the last one or the one before that? But I was saying that I believed that 218 Sang-woo, you know, that perhaps in his life before this game, he was able to pretend to be this really great guy. I mean, he did put on a big show, right? He said he was like, went to this university and was like working in stocks and super successful. And it was all a farce, you know. I mean, maybe he was successful at one point, but then he ended up not being successful and ended up screwing a lot of people over. And then once he got involved in this game, you know, his true colors started to come out. And it's kind of like, there's these two ways I think about it, you know. He could have been, the kind of person he could have been was that he was always that way, but you just didn't see it. So he put on a really good front. But he was always kind of that guy underneath all of it. So there's that one thought that I have, but there's also the other thought that is maybe he was a really good guy, but he became something else throughout the game due to his circumstances. And so I kind of look at it in two different ways. But then when I look at, I always forget his name, but 456, I know I'm calling them by their numbers, sorry. But when I look at 456, his way of being, his personality, the way that his character, it didn't change. He didn't change. He stayed the same way throughout, even in the face of all of that torture. He maintained his humanity. So I'm more on the side of thinking that Sang-woo was probably always like that all along, but he was just really good at covering it up and tricking people. But I will say that at the end there, when he took his own life, you know, that I wasn't expecting that. He seemed too self-centered, too self-absorbed to do that, but perhaps maybe that's why he took his own life. I don't know. He could have left the game. They both could have left with no money, of course, but they could have ended the game right there. And 456 gave him that opportunity to do that, and he chose to euthanize himself, off himself anyways. So it's just an interesting look at human psyche, you know, and what people will do when put in environments and faced with certain struggles. Interestingly, you know, 218 or Sang-woo, you know, I wonder if it's his ego that really had him kill himself at the end, because he didn't want to go back out into the world with nothing, being totally broke, you know, knowing that his mother is suffering as a result of his decisions, his choices. And maybe his ego was like, you know, there's no point in me going back out in the world with nothing and having to go back to that life. And he knows he'd be in prison probably for the rest of his life, or for a very long time. And maybe it was all, you know, he's all about saving face, and he just could not return to that. He couldn't return to his reality, which was that he was being chased by, I don't know, the IRS or whoever, CIA, FBI, you know, authorities. So yeah, it was, I am interested in knowing, you know, why the lead character, why he decided not to go see his daughter. I mean, I'm guessing it's because he wants to He wants justice for what happened. So he's like becoming a vigilante, maybe. He's taking justice into his own hands. I wish he had gone on the plane to see his daughter. I feel like what he did with half of his money for Sang-woo's mother and for the girl's little brother, I think that what he did for them is wonderful, beautiful, and that's totally who he is, which again just shows more of, you know, who he is and who he maintained being throughout the process of that sick game. It's like he never lost his humanity. He didn't change. He didn't become the predator. But then he got off he didn't go on the plane, and now he's off to see, you know, I don't know, to take justice into his own hands, like I said. And that's frightening. I wish he wouldn't do that, because I wanted him to see his daughter. I wanted him to have a good life with his daughter. Now he's got money, and he can be close to his daughter. But he decided to go do something else. I wonder if Squid Game's going to have a second season. Have you guys heard anything about that? By the time you see this video, you may have already heard about a second season. I may have heard about a second season as well at that point. But right now, as of this moment, I've not heard of a second season. And maybe they just kind of want to keep it open-ended like that. So I'm guessing that the police officer that was undercover, or was, you know, he came onto the island, I'm guessing that, and his brother's one who was the host of the show, the host of the game. So I'm guessing that he died. He got shot in the shoulder, the police officer, and then by his brother, and then he fell off the cliff, but he fell into the water. So I was thinking that maybe there was going to be like a little twist there, that maybe he would have survived that. But then they didn't show anything at the end there, though. So I guess he died. I guess so. Yeah. That's sad. I was hoping that they were going to find out about the games. And maybe this is actually why the police force didn't find out about the games, because maybe there is a season 2 coming. I don't know. But I mean, just let me ask you, how much more could myself or you, how much more could you watch of this show? Like, isn't it, I don't know if I could watch any more of this show. I loved the first season, even though it took me a couple of episodes to actually really start liking it, because at first I was like, my God, man, this is too intense. But what, like, it was so intense this season, that I'm like, how could they possibly top that? I mean, that's like, I don't remember seeing anything that intense. I mean, I've watched a lot of content, and you guys know that I have, but that was something that I don't tend to watch anymore. I used to. I'm still a huge horror fan. I love horror films, and that's horror, definitely. But I used to, in addition to just watching regular horror, I used to love watching what's kind of termed as torture porn. You know, like this movie called Hostel. Have you seen that? And Saw. I used to really love those films, like really love them. I don't know why, because they're pretty sick, but I used to love them. And there's like another movie called Wolf Creek, which is like one of the most frightening movies I've ever seen. And also The Strangers. Oh my gosh, that movie's incredible. Have you guys seen The Strangers with Liv Tyler and Scott Speedman? Okay, you gotta see it. And also, The Last House on the Left. Have you seen that? Or Funny Games? Oh my God. These movies are so harsh, but just like very, very, very well done. Really graphic, gross, intense, horrific movies. Like, I mean, horrific films. Like Friday the 13th and Halloween have nothing on those films, you know? But this is kind of like those films. And it's like, how many more seasons of this could I watch? I don't know. It's almost like we become numb to this stuff, because it's, you know, I haven't watched something like this in such a long time. So I was not numb to watching this. But if I continue to watch this kind of content, I feel like I'm just going to become numb to it. I'm not going to even have any real reaction to it anymore. Although I don't know if that's true, because I'm pretty reactive. But do you know what I mean, though? Does that make sense what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, how much of this can I watch before I just kind of shut down? And I'm like, okay, it's the same thing over and over again. And it's people killing each other. And I don't know. I don't know. Okay, anyways, I know it's a long wrap up, but I wanted to share my thoughts. So overall, like, this show is excellent. I was actually speaking to my brother when I first started watching this, because my brother was here visiting me over the holidays, and I posted it with my brother on Instagram and his girlfriend. And I also, the song that's in all of my videos at the end song, that's a song that my brother made for me. He wrote it, he sang it, he produced it, he played the instruments. And that was his Christmas gift to me a couple of years ago. My brother's name is Sean. He's a very, very talented musical artist. And he was saying to me that he actually didn't like this show. I think he watched one episode and didn't like it. I think he watched the pilot. And it was weird because when I first saw the pilot, I didn't like it either. I was like, no. I was like, no, this is not for me. I don't want to watch this. It's like, I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's whatever, but it's too much. I just can't. I'm glad I stayed with it. I'm really glad. And everybody over my Patreon account was saying, stay with it. Trust me, it's good. Just hang in there. And so I trusted them, and they were right. They were very right. This show is not just like torture porn. It's not, it has much more than that. So I would say that this film, or this show, is definitely distinct from the movies that I just mentioned a little bit ago. All of those horrific films that are very like torture porny, torture films, torture porny. This is definitely different because I had such a very, very deep emotional investment into all of these characters, and this was like a very deep dive into what we as humans will do when faced with certain struggles, and what we'll do once we're placed into environments where we have to survive. And which is an interesting look at how people behave differently, you know? So yeah, it was very, very well done. I definitely lost it a few times in this show. Lost my emotional balance, and it got to me, this show. So thank you guys for voting for me to watch this show. All my patrons voted for me to watch this. It won on my Patreon account. I did a poll over there and it won. And yeah, it was a very, very, very interesting, very cool experience and journey watching this show. Definitely. All right, thanks you guys. Take care. Have a great day, great night wherever you are. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you. That's a wrap for Squid Game. See you soon.
Grounded. So